Morning. We alive at the desk this morning. Appreciate everybody.
Hell nah, bro.
That shit too low, bro. You gotta
hold on.
You gotta go Discord.
I'm about to log in on my computer. Hold on, I can't hear you. 1 second. Tell you what the fuck happened.
Just mute yours, and then I'll turn this up. Yeah. Yo.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, we got stopped out, bro. Fucking Price almost hit TP1 for us, and then fucking Flush stopped us out, and then popped right.
Bro, I got him them buys too. Oh my god, that was sickening. You saw, bro, it stopped us out there, flew to heaven, dog.
It flew to heaven, bro.
That shit was fucking robbery, bro.
That shit was robbery.
We stayed around too long and got robbed yesterday. Bro.
Yeah. We got out on the block too long yesterday. Got robbed.
The market pulled out that motherfucking ski
mask. For real.
Bro.
That shit was a quick robbery too, bro.
Quick robbery, bro. That shit, boss. Literally, I watched playback, boss. That shit happened in like 2-3 minutes, boss. We was up like 250, 300. Price was at 27, 28, 29. Then the end of the video is literally like 4 minutes left. Shit Flush, stopped us out.
Oh my
Order filled, bounced back up, dog. I'm like, man, this shit is...
When I saw that, I was like, dang, I hope them boys at least took a little profit off that moment, because that was some asshole shit.
That shit was ass, bro. They ain't take nothing off of that.
We stayed in the game too long. I was trying to get the TP1 and take my risk off. It didn't even make it to TP1.
You ain't let me do it, yeah. It ain't even let me do it.
They didn't even make it to TP1. But I broke my own rule yesterday. I don't trade Fed days. I got a little too cocky. I traded Fed days, and we got in the position late and shit. So
yeah.
It was on me, for real. That's what lessened the probability. Price literally air horn and jacked everybody yesterday. Then won 100 points.
This shit finna be the easiest long ever right here.
Yeah, it's about to be the easiest long ever. Sit back and wait on it.
Yeah, I damn near shed a tear yesterday. I got stopped out the first, and then that second one, oh man, I went to bed.
For real?
I went straight to bed after that one, dog.
Nah, saying we had a very intense review session after yesterday.
Yeah, I think it was that was probably the FOMC move or whatever that happened yesterday at 2 p.m. or whatever. That was that sweep, and then it took off.
Yeah, bro. You can tell that was fucking big money trying to get in before the Nvda earnings. They fucking jacked everybody. Took that bitch up. 100 fucking points.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want these pullback longs. I'm here for the longs again today, Sally.
Oh man, you making me want to take my lips off, man.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm looking for the longs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But it probably changes state. Probably change the state right now. I don't know.
Just try to frame it out here.
You gonna make me take my limits off, bro?
Oh no.
Honestly though, for real, one thing that's kind of been helping us dodge some losses, for real, is so you got the patience of waiting for our limit now. You know what I'm saying? The next level of that patience is waiting for it to get to the zone and then reacting on what the candles is doing, and that's been helping us dodge some losses. So like, you know what your key zone is, shorten up there, wait for price to get up there, then see what like your entry time frame saying, and then attack it. It's been giving us a little bit of better entry.
Yeah, because we choose our run plan that has us choose our set limit. Like right now, off the 4 hour, the set limit was gonna be, I think at the 59.80 area, for real. So that's gonna be our set limit, but we're not gonna set the limit. We're gonna wait and see. We're gonna watch our entry time with all of our analysis. We're gonna combine it, and then we're gonna sit on our entry time frame and then see what happens at the level. Yeah, so that's how we kind of been rocking it. And it's been helping us because usually we'll come in, We'll get our 4 hour. We'll just set that limit, and sometimes it's less is more, of course.
Yeah,
So
it
like,
does. Most of the time it does work, but those times where like we got the patience muscle now to wait for price to get there and then react to what it's doing instead of anticipating what it's gonna do. So it's kind of like just enacting that patience muscle, and it's been helping us kind of dodge, well, definitely dodge some losses just based off our 4 hour strategy, that technical strategy
yeah,
of setting the limit as soon as the 4 hour close and shit. So that's been very good. That's been very good. For real, because we got the patience to wait now. We're not making amateur mistakes when it gets to the level. So it's kind of like using that patience that we built up to like wait for it to get there and then react on how the candle's showing at that level. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting day because, like I said, I was looking for Wednesday or Thursday to be the high or low of the week, and I was bullish this week, so I was looking for Wednesday or Thursday to really be the low.
Yeah.
But since it's Thursday and we're up here, it might be the high, and Thursday might be the reversal.
Yeah.
And then Friday will just continue into the range.
Nah, because a lot of different things kind of changed last night. For real, the Feds canceled. The judges got on Trump ass about the tariffs. Nvda came out. For real, I don't know. I want to see how this Trump news is gonna affect the market.
man, Trump knew that they was gonna come in and hit that shit. For real, he knew.
And then the new month is about to start. So I'm like, okay, so this could be the monthly high that just was created for this month that's about to end. So I don't know. We'll see.
That's fact.
Yeah, that's facts. We'll see.
Facts on that.
So now it's like price has to do like set up another setup basically.
Yeah.
Let's see what it's gonna do. See what it's gonna do.
All right, good, man. Got all our context in a nice patient position here. OR is fucking huge. No close out of OR yet.
So the OR range is huge.
Yeah, it's about 23 points today.
Yeah.
What is it?
33.
What happens when you see it like that? When there's such a large range?
So right now, really what it's telling me, for real, the main thing that the OR is telling me right now is we got a key level at the top of it, which is yesterday's high. So if it breaks to the upside, it's going to be breaking yesterday's high to the upside, and that's going to be the cleanest buy ever. As far as anything on the bottom side, like if it breaks OR to the downside, breaks 33, then it's probably going to go down to like 5,900. So just even like it's a big range right now. So if it breaks this low, I'm not going to be able to short yesterday's high because it's going to be like a 20-point stop, and I'm not putting
Exactly, yeah. So it's gonna make the short expensive. Really, we got two levels going through OR. So even when it's this big, off top is giving me a 23 point no trade zone.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
of all,
First of all,
not taking nothing in OR. Inside of OR, I'm not taking nothing. So that's letting me know, okay, so I'm piercing out a no trade zone from that.
Yeah, between.
And also after that, really, then I'm watching for which direction is going to break upside or downside, and then of course paying attention to the two levels going through it, 59.41, which is Tuesday high, and yesterday's high, which is 59.52. So mainly it's the key levels, but when the key levels go through OR, that's when I'm like, that's when it's really powerful.
Really
so really I'm like, okay, really I want the long, because it'll have to, even right now it's looking like it's rejecting the 59.41 level, and it might. And it has the potential to break the low.
But it also, for real, one good thing it just did manipulation out of OR
it wigged
as well.
out the bottom and
wigged
then
out the
came back
downside
in.
and closed back inside of OR. So that's also a sign too.
Yeah. So
that the
usually
upside
when
is
that
in.
happens, for real, that's kind of like a false break inside that little box.
That little 15-minute, that's a little manipulation right there happening. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's just like little pea shooters that just got crossed up with that. Sometimes that's enough volume to send it straight back through OR and then break the top. Yeah, so it's really just giving me, it's not telling me to do anything necessarily besides not to trade inside the box. The 23 points that it is a no trade zone. And it's telling me, okay, we got two key levels going through. We're under both of the key levels right now. We wicked out the bottom, manipulated, closed back in. No candle closes out of OR yet, so it's just telling me, okay, nothing to do this minute, and watch and see if we're gonna break to the downside. That'll be a 59.41 sell, and if we pop to the upside, then it's gonna be a yesterday's high breakout, breaking retest long. So. Yeah, so it's just providing a little context here and there.
Main information for real. Definitely the no trade zone. So the low of it is 59.33. The high of it is 59.56. High yesterday is 59.52. So if it breaks the high OR, then we crossing over that key area as well. And we're not taking any trades in this little middle part.
Same. Even like I got a key level right here, 59.41, but I'm not gonna short it because it's still that's going through my no trade zone, and we have no candles closing out of OR and shit. So.
Did YM go under yesterday's low?
Let me see, because the YM was the only one that was testing yesterday's low. Nah, it didn't. It bounced it. Yeah, that motherfucker bounced it, bro.
So it didn't go under, right?
It didn't go under.
It held yesterday's
low.
Yeah.
Hovered over it. Didn't wick through it or anything. Showed demand.
All right, cool. Hopefully that's a good space.
Damn, it's crazy that YM's at the low and we're at the high.
Yeah, YM's at the low of the day. NASDAQ and DS are at the high of the day.
Yeah, if YM turns around, then it's going.
It's low probability right now.
Yeah, low probability right now. Yeah, they're so far off.
Yeah, they off.
They're off a whole day's range. Yeah,
it's tough.
That's tough. That's on my face. On that safe. It's that same shit. It's gonna be a short. Key level right there.
I might become a London trader, bro.
I don't blame you. For real, that nigga Trade Brigade was on that shit talking today. London traders got blessed again.
Seriously.
Because London is either gonna provide the full move, or you can catch 50% of whatever move and then it's mainly London's gonna do that, or if it doesn't, you can tell it when it's not, because Asia's gonna do something, or London would have consolidated after Asia consolidated as well. So I'm gonna start seeing what's good with London, bro.
Let me know, man. For real. I'm gonna lie to you. Let me know.
Because even today, I was in London and I saw that sell, and I was like, let me just wait for New York, man, because I don't want to do too many trades. And that motherfucker.
Printed. God damn shit.
Could have been done.
Early.
That's what I'm looking for. Done early.
10:06, what we looking like? No location. We're looking at shorts. Trading 24, we got a short 52. We're looking at 30 some shit.
And it's breaking OR. You just need to stop under over 41. 3 and 13. Short the bottom of OR is 30, 32. Short 33. Stop over 46. Either that or just wait for the long. It's just showing because it is just been continuation red.
It's on my best days when I have to wait.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like I don't love it.
Yeah, but damn, it's trading 17s now.
Yeah, it's
next
like
level
shit.
is 5,900.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
God damn, niggas just swept the bet on niggas.
Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy sell off of that shit right there. That's
Crazy sell off 41. Fuck.
Guys can know it.
Nvda held up. Everything else got fucked.
Google everything.
Yeah, 171.
Nvidia had earnings though, didn't they?
Yeah, Nvidia had earnings last night. Yeah, they beat. They did good. They up 4% right now.
Well, the kind of money they gotta make to beat the estimates now is crazy.
Yeah, that's
But
why
it's
that's
so-
why the stock can't move. For real, you're talking about fucking.
Not for it to even move though. The shit so the expectations so high, and they beat the high expectations by that much. You know what I mean? Yeah, they making money.
Yeah, they get money. Look into it. They got some niggas. They got some shorts horned up on this movie right here.
Yeah.
6,000 ES ain't fucking off.
Yeah, 6,000 ES is not no game.
Every time it touch up there, it's dropping 100 points. Man.
It's just fair.
Yeah, it's all time highs on.
Like by 10:08, the whole Nvidia move is eating up, but Nvidia held up. And I just can't see the market reacting badly to Trump getting pushback on the
That's
tariff
what I'm
shit.
saying.
Like, why would the market?
Why did the
give
market
a fuck?
react badly to that?
Why would the market give a fuck about that, dude? I just don't understand.
It's just more uncertainty, bro.
Yeah, check the bonds, bro.
Yeah.
Check the bonds. Check.
It's more uncertainty. If your president doing shit and you're fucking. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
These niggas is on. These niggas is.
Why would the market react badly, bro? Because Trump is here in office for manipulation. Fucking year, man.
Yeah.
Is the manipulation.
Yeah, this is
He
just.
raised tariffs, then drops them, then pauses them, then starts them back up. I don't know what's wrong with this cat, man.
It's the taco trade.
The taco trade. The Trump taco trade.
Trump always chickens out. It's the taco trade.
The taco trade.
Yeah, Trump always chickens out. Yeah, this shit. It's really this. It's really this. This shit came out 2 hours ago, and it's been selling for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Federal court, trade court strike conditions worldwide. Reciprocal tariff order the administration to stop collecting them. Wow. A 3-judge panel on the Court of International Trade said Trump exceeded any authority granted by the International Emergency Economic Powers Act in imposing and import levies. In halting tariffs, Trump ordered on Canada, Mexico, and China to combat drug trafficking. The judges said they failed because they do not deal with the threats set forth in these orders. See, that's what's crazy too. The ones they pull off on, like the ones they halted, was all the fentanyl shit. Canada fentanyl, Mexico fentanyl, China fentanyl. Them the ones the courts halted.
For real?
Yes, it's all the drug shit. Yes, all the in halting tariffs Trump ordered on Canada, Mexico, and China to combat drug trafficking. The judges said they failed because they do not deal with the threats set forth in those orders. Like, bro, like who's pushing for fentanyl? Like that is crazy, bro. Like this shit is diabolical. Some shit just is like don't make sense, bro. Like literally. It's like, bro, all the tariffs going on and they fucking removed the fent. It's like, you know they fucking moved. You know China, you know they doing that shit. Why the fuck? It's crazy, bro.
Fucking U.S., bro.
Like, bro, they just like kind of sloppy with their shit. It's like, dog.
That's why
all
I'm
this
selling, because it's uncertainty. It's like, bro, if a nigga gonna stand on business and your homeboy come in and be like, nah, we ain't doing that, and y'all niggas supposed to be on the same side, nigga, other markets is selling that shit. That's why London sold this shit at 6,000. I swear, bro. We gotta get this money. We gonna have to pull the earn your leisure game. These niggas,
Yeah, I know.
these niggas out here is fighting each other. Like, bro, are you fucking kidding me, bro? The fucking president, like, we
Like,
all
bro,
just look stupid.
Like this shit's so stupid, bro.
We all just look.
These
why I'm
niggas,
saying
these
that shit
niggas,
going to hell.
these niggas stopped it. They stopped it because, like, what? That don't make sense, bro. Like,
Nah, bro.
that
Off
really,
that shit?
that really don't make sense.
Off that shit, yeah, this shit for real. This shit could sell to hell off that.
Like,
news.
bro, they just saying shit, bro. Like, that is really crazy.
Nah, but that's some dim shit to stop Trump. That's just some shit to stop Trump. They trying to stop him so bad they stopped the tariffs on fent.
Like, that is very
On fent.
that is
That's the
very
only one they
disheartening.
could step in front of. Like, bro, they going against that nigga that
That is
hard.
very disheartening, bro.
It's like,
Just
bro.
for the American people, it's like, bro, niggas die from that shit. That is crazy. That is
Yeah.
that is kind of like
That's
this.
crazy.
That's one of the saddest headlines I've ever
That's
read
crazy.
from trading.
But
I'm
that's
not
why
gonna
the
lie.
market is selling. That's why the market is selling, because that don't make no sense.
That don't make sense.
That's why.
That's not right.
Yeah, that's not right. That's why we're wondering why this shit is selling off the tariffs being removed, nigga. It's fent tariffs.
It's fent tariffs. You should keep those.
You should keep
You
the.
know
At
that
least
you know
keep
they
the fent
You
tariffs.
know they have a relationship. Those three countries have a relationship, and that's why the country's getting overflown with a drug so powerful that a couple grains can kill 10,000 people. Like, bro, come on, that's crazy, bro. That's why this shit deserves to go to hell. It deserves.
this shit finna go to
I literally
hell.
like, bro, I was short this shit. Now that I understand that, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
For real, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like that was very
That was very bad news.
That was just disgusting.
Yeah,
news,
bro. But
That
that's
was
that shit.
disgusting
That's
news.
that shit that they talk about with the Democrats, bro. Like these niggas fighting for drugs and fucking.
Yeah,
guns
bro,
and
they
fucking-
are, bro.
Like they fighting for shit that's not
For
godly,
real.
bro. That
Yeah,
shit's not
that's
godly.
crazy.
That shit is not godly, my friend.
Like, I don't understand that shit. I gotta start a poll.
That shit is not.
Just drop a poll in the chat, man. I wanna see what y'all think about this.
Yeah, man. Keep that poll up.
I gotta see what you guys think about this. That is just like literally, I've traded some crazy news. Like honestly, people dying around the world. Like I've put risk on it, bro. But that's just very disheartening, bro. Like that's why this shit is selling down. That's crazy. That's very disheartening.
That's why that wasn't good news for nobody. That don't help no company. nothing.
It doesn't help the
Like,
world.
Doing it to stop Trump.
Yeah,
Like what? It's fucking different.
it's fent, bro. What? You know they bringing it in. Like you know they doing that shit. Like if the layman's person knows that fentanyl is coming in from, you know what I'm saying, it's getting made in Asia and fucking our border countries are getting it in. It's like, bro, come on. That's
Nah,
fucking
because
crazy.
China has, like, what China be doing with Canada and Mexico, like, for real, that's how they divert their tariffs anyway. They'll send shit through Mexico. They'll send shit through Canada. They have a very tight relationship. So drugs and everything,
They lump it all in. And then we the biggest consumers in the world, so it don't even matter.
59, 20.
Man, bro, we are the consumer capital.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh my
we are,
God.
bro.
That's our stance in the global economy. That's why that's what makes us valuable. We're the biggest consumers
Like by a landslide.
by a landslide.
By a landslide.
Buy more shit than anybody.
Than anybody, bro. Yeah, that shit is just hard about that French shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's some dirty work right there. Somebody out there doing the devil's work this morning. Like the Flint, them niggas did all that for the Flint.
For the Fent, bro, like
Chat
what
GPT ain't telling me that.
the- that's crazy.
Like some of them you just can't do. Like some of them you just can't do. And you ain't say that it was the fucking Fent. Why can't you stop saying that?
That's it too. Ain't no news came out.
How is it gonna just keep selling off right there? It's not gonna. It didn't give no decent retracement. The market be on some.
Nah, this is bad.
Nah, this
news.
bad news, Max. For
Bad
real.
news,
What
Max.
the look at that. Go read the top headline on CNBC right now, bro. The top news that came out 2 hours ago when this shit started selling. They strike down reciprocal tariffs, bro, but it's on fentanyl trafficking,
only on
bro. It's
fentanyl.
only on fentanyl. Like, bro, that shit is just that shit's bad work.
That's disgusting.
That's why this market's
Like, look at
going
this
to
shit.
hell.
This shit going to hell.
It's like they're doing any like, bro. Who wants the fent to keep coming in, bro? That's
Next
crazy.
level is 59.90. 58.90.
58.90, yeah.
They break and reject, boys. Break and
Bro,
reject.
I love
Oh,
it.
today. Okay, so today was a reversal. So this
Mm-hmm.
is the high of the week.
That's the high
Yeah,
of the
that's
Well,
how
week,
I
nigga.
Thursday
do.
That
is
shit
happening.
done. That's gonna be the high for a minute, probably. That's gonna be a high for a minute,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, because if you look at the weekly, we
Yeah, let me
probably
see.
just hit that gap in
Yep.
liquidity in there. So now we're gonna go back down to another cap that's on the downside and go back up.
Yep.
Yep, we touched it. We sure did. Look at that. Right into that
Touched it
supply
right
zone.
into it.
Right in it. Peaked, dropped. And that's the second time.
So that means
It did it last week
So
too.
that means all three assets are in that gap now. So that okay.
Okay, okay. We get somewhere. Okay,
YM's in
okay.
that gap as well, right?
Pulling it up now, Max. 1 second. NYM trade right at yesterday's lows. Get that weekly. See if YM's in that weekly gap. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, it did it.
Yeah, it did it. It went in it, and the week
Went
wigged
in
out
it
of it,
and
Max.
wigged out of it nasty.
Nasty.
Max.
And this is the third time. It's the third week the YM did that.
Yep. We done made a lower high now of yesterday's week, last week's high on the YM.
Yeah, lower
YM
high.
just showed it.
Yeah, YM just showed it, bro. And you gonna
Dang,
look.
I might be able to get some option puts tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
need
filled
to.
out some calls yesterday.
Yeah, I put out some calls yesterday. I gotta peel the rest of them probably. Yeah, it's not finna. Not
Because
finna.
whatever, if there's a swing point, a swing high and a swing low on the weekly, you got to mark that out. And whatever the 50% of that, whatever gap is below the 50% of that, that's where it's probably going to try to go next before it goes higher. Because it seems like the Nasdaq wants to grab all-time highs before we do anything else.
Yeah, where's this little bitch at? Nasdaq been strong.
But we have to have a retracement for it to push through that. You know what I mean? It has to go grab some
Yeah, it's gotta go
money.
get some.
Yeah, but on
Yeah.
the weekly shit, Nasdaq did the same thing.
Yeah, on the weekly, Max,
Pushed
Nasdaq
into
did
it
the same
hard.
thing, pushed into it hard, and
That 22,000, tried to hit that 22,000, they got
He
smacked.
got smacked.
500 P's.
500 P's just this morning.
Oh, okay, so all that means is the YM and ES are going to be the bigger retracements, while Nasdaq kind of stays pretty strong. It's probably not going to go to the 50% of the zone,
Okay.
which would be a crack in the correlation towards ranges.
Yeah, we going there.
But that's good though.
Yeah, that's good
That's good.
information.
That's
Good
good.
though. That means
I like
Wednesday,
that.
Thursday, so that the high of the week. So Thursday was the high of the week. We're coming out of the month, so this is probably the monthly high that just printed due to the candle about to close.
Yeah, but you
Monthly
know what they
candle about to
always.
close.
You know what they always say too.
Thursday.
The May sale start. My bad, Max. They say the May sale starts after Memorial Day.
Yep.
For real, and then right after that, you'll go into summer trade.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they say the May sale before the traders go to the Hamptons. The May sale literally happens the week after
Look at
Memorial
all
Day.
this shit. They got it as
And-
close to the highs as they could.
It's like the last play before these niggas go on vacation. For real, Trade Brigade was just talking about that shit over the weekend. For real, and it happened last year. Literally just like this. I'm not even gonna fucking cap. Just like this.
I gotta start marking out and leaving on my charts like NFP, FOMC, and CPI.
Yeah,
Because there's something with those news things. If you leave them marked out, you can probably see what's going on.
yeah,
Because
cause
those news events like make the high and low for the month or the week type shit.
Yeah, because I even did that during April. I tracked that Liberation Day candle, and we played that candle literally until we broke out and made this high move.
yeah, and even like me and bro was saying yesterday, that's why we gonna start taking Fed days off to observe, because bro, you be thinking like bro, yesterday the Fed day created an air horn on both sides, and then fucking for real, it triggers something, bro. Like even if it's just a release of minutes, even if it's delayed a little bit, like that shit triggered. That shit does set those specific folders set the tone, because that's just the storyline right now though. The Feds, inflation, and tariffs. That's just the storyline that's going on right now. So those news points.
Yeah, it gotta be. It has to be, bro. Because though, like I said, like in the past, I was like, bro, those news events are the ones that repeat all the time. Like they're on a schedule.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know when they coming. You know well before they're coming. They
That's
set.
basically a script.
It's a
A
script.
fucking script,
That's
bro.
a script,
It
bro.
is.
What the fuck?
It is.
That's a script.
Because there's no way, bro. What? That's a fucking script. Like, you mean to tell me you guys are just printing out a paper with all the numbers on it? You guys didn't know what the numbers were?
Yeah.
We're the one that's late to the fucking movie.
Exactly.
You're telling us.
Nah, because they have to have. I mean, think about like the big niggas that's positioning, bro. They gotta have. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have that information.
That's why even summer's gonna be a little exciting, more excited than last year because there's so much equity sitting on the sidelines. Just last week they was reporting 11 trillion in the U.S., 12 trillion in the EU. Most of the EU liquidity comes back is waiting to get back into the U.S. markets. So like, bro, like with that much, even like you see a move like this, the shit goes to 6,000 and it drops 100 points. Only an institution can step in and do that. You
Exactly.
feel me?
Yeah.
Even the green candle to run it up and then sell it down. Only an institution can do that. So for real, it's quite
All
core.
the people that are transferring their goddamn wealth is what's doing that.
That's what I'm saying. For them to even make a simple transaction, you get what I mean? It's got to be surrounded around a catalyst, you know?
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
even. That's why
Because even yesterday with the air horn, it just accumulated. It stopped niggas out on both sides on the higher time on the 4 hour, and that's just big accumulation. By the time fucking the news came out, I mean the video came out, you know, 15 minutes after close, that just opened the gates. You know what I mean? For real, most of the people can't
Yeah.
even play after 4. It's all private equity. It's all big money. You get what I mean? I can even tap between 4 to 6. You know? So it's like,
bro, our stop yesterday was at 59.09. I think it made a low of 59.03 before it went back to the highs, I believe.
I think it hit 58.90.
That's when it hit the 58.90.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's not too bad.
Yeah, the stops was watched.
Bro, it stopped
Stops
us
was
out. It closed Top Step, then Top Step opened back up, and that shit just ripped. I was like,
Bro, for real, bro called me at 6 o'clock, dog. Going off, bro. He was pissed as fuck. He seen that
oh,
move.
Nah, I was
Like,
pissed.
what?
I was pissed, bro.
What kind of fucking wizardry is this, man?
Like literally, me and this nigga talked for like, I called that nigga at 6. We talked for like 2 hours. I was so mad.
Yeah,
I'm like,
bro.
this is just.
And we had to do our midweek review for it. We doing hard reviews right now, watching the playback and picking out our personal mistakes. Cause literally, bro, we did that shit on Sunday and realized the fuck ups we did last week, man. It's really not even the market, bro. It'd be your own self doing stupid ass mistakes. Even yesterday, I took a loss, but one of my oldest rules is not to trade on Fed days, no matter what.
Yeah,
Feel me?
we shouldn't even been there.
So on my playback, I'm like, damn, I'm trading on a fucking Fed
Especially
day. Like an idiot.
after a day where we made $1,000, it was just pure greed.
Pure greed, bro.
It's
Nah,
pure greed.
man, so-
Yeah, so I ain't even. I'm staying away from the noise of the news and the market. I'm just zoning in on myself. We watching playback every 3 to 4 Wednesdays and Sundays. Those are our playback.
Yeah,
days.
because it's better to be critical on yourself
To be
'cause
critical
we
on
can
the
control
market.
it,
Yeah.
than to be like the market doing this and that. Because we can't control this motherfucker. This bitch is crazy as a motherfucker.
Shit'll leave you scratching your head
For
every time.
every day, it's gonna leave you scratching your head. Like, what is this bitch doing? At least you can come in. Like, even for me, it's like it's 10:30. I got my locations. I know what time I'm closing up shop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I know like the only trade I'm taking. To be honest.
what's
For
it gonna
real.
be?
It's got to go through here. It's got to retest yesterday's high in OR,
Right,
and then I'll
bro.
go long. That's the only trade
That's
I'm
the
taking.
only trade I'm taking, boss. You so right. That's the only clear trade I see.
It's the only one I'm taking.
'Cause
The
any
risk
of
reward's
these-
there. Everything looks.
Any of these longs down here, dog?
Fuck that.
Nah, bro.
Fuck
this
it.
might not be the day for no pull.
Nah, but that's the same thing, bro. I learned that because it's always the same thing. Confirmation is better than anything.
Mm-hmm.
So like literally like even like Trav said like yeah like I like this, cool. This looks like a great buying opportunity at 59 for sure. But now I'm gonna wait until it gets back over here, and then I can just take this from here to here, super clean.
Super clean, confidently.
Yeah.
And that's a fucking that's a 4 to 1 opportunity.
Yeah, bro. And if that
Put
trade, it's the
500
same
on,
thing.
you
If
gonna
I
make
would have
1,000.
did that yesterday, for real, over 41, go. For real, it never got back over 41 until the video came out. It never did. It never did.
It never did, bro.
It
I
never
was
did.
clutching my pearls for it to get over that, and as soon
For
as
real.
Nvidia came out, that shit
And that's
went over
just
that
that contention. I mean, even look at where it's at. Even if you take a buy off a green candle down here, you're right in the middle of yesterday's range. That's madness.
Yeah, I don't even have 20 on my levels.
You're in the middle of yesterday's range and under 2 key levels. You're
I
mad.
totally
mad.
avoided that whole middle zone, bro. Like that's crazy. I totally like.
The only reason I put even why I put the Tuesday level on there
And
because
the 40, I didn't even put the 40.
yeah,
on there.
but look how the day is set up. 2 levels up here, 2 levels down here. That's why I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real, because the main thing, just like bro, what's teaching me about this OR box and these 2 key levels going through, I'm looking at everything like that now. Daily, this the daily, this is the box arena we playing in. These the 2 levels going through it.
Exactly.
That's it.
What's that lower level?
That's
the red line.
That's Monday. That's 58.96. I believe that's my red is Monday.
You gonna make me about 20.
Nah, not me. I just gotta get over for real, cause it could just do what it did yesterday. It could hold nuts, charge up until it, and then
Take a look at our.
get back over at 415.
All right, so based on the run plan, we have a short 59.80, right? 59.
Yeah. Live trading on the YouTube, man. 40 minutes into session, no trades taken. Yeah, you take that fucking buy if you want to down here.
Yeah, it's 10:30 now. It's gonna be some consolidation. 9:30 to 10:30 is the best time to try to get that fast.
We was just talking about that yesterday.
Just speaking on that yesterday, bro. I'm no longer putting on a new position after 12 o'clock.
For real, and it's really, bro, like literally, once you get past 10, like, bro, the same thing I told bro yesterday, man. 10 to 11, bro. Put on your best shoes and get ready to play like Michael Jordan, bro. 10 to 11, for real. 'Cause, like,
Outside of that time.
outside of that, that first.
Only next time after that is 1:30 because that's to either finish off the move or reverse the move or whatever for the day.
Yeah, like you
Niggas
get
Around that time is.
you get in after 10:30, you just know you're gonna be holding for the rest of the day, majority of the day.
Basically, yeah, you're gonna sit through some chop or something or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But if you're trading a personal account, cool. But prop firm wise, it's not the best
It's not
idea.
the best,
man.
yeah, because you got to be out that big.
Nah,
Can't
but it
swing.
ain't even the best for fucking.
Yeah. If it's not the best for personal,
Because even yesterday, bro, yesterday was a prime example of needing to have a time stop. For real. 'Cause nigga looked around I was in the money most of the day, up 200-300. Man, nigga looked around, boy, them Jack boys turned the lights off.
Yeah, for real, bro. Niggas hung out for too long. Like, bro, ain't nothing good happening after 12 o'clock, bro. For real, you hear me?
They cut the lights off on you.
What? Cut the lights off, King. What? Run your pockets, brother.
All right, my queen. Yeah, this it's gonna be good. Good patience. Be safe now. See you later.
It's all right, bro. Yesterday they cut my lights off and stole my car.
That's a nigga in the middle of Wall Street. You know?
At first I was like, okay. But that second one where they just zoom.
Yeah, that shit.
Oh my god.
Man, watch, I'm gonna drop the YouTube video from yesterday. Let's go to the last 10 minutes, brother. Straight robbery.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, we gonna drop that today, Max. I'll at you.
I'm gonna clip that last 10 minutes, boy. Nigga was up 300 live, chilling. I'm like, yeah, we finna break even. TP1 was already at 33. That shit was trading 27s.
Yeah, literally.
Man, that motherfucker. Oh god, no headlines or nothing, just for.
Bro, flush through like 4 alerts on the way down too. Then didn't get alerted not one time till we got stopped out. Shit
Stop
happens
out
so
happened in
fast.
an instant though.
Yeah, the
I'm
stop.
watching this shit. Literally, man, me and my girl was right there with me, nigga. Like, yeah, I've been in this trade all day. Next thing you know, order filled. I'm like, damn, that's my day. Niggas just took my bread. Whole time, I'm like, man.
That sounded scary sometimes, bro. When you walk away, you're like, wait, I shouldn't have heard that sound.
Yeah, bro, and that's the thing. Yesterday, I was just getting ready to walk away. That bitch said order. I'm like, what?
Even when I
just
got the
happened?
stop out alert on my phone, I looked at that shit in the weirdest way, bro. I'm like, where the fuck? What? I'm like,
What just
where's the
happened,
rest
bro?
of my alerts on the way down to this shit? Like, I got no warning. I knew it. I knew it had to be a flash because nothing got hit. Nothing.
I got on my ass.
That's why you thank God for stop losses, bro. Literally. And then even in some of that's why, because even in some of your live accounts, like a live broker account, bro, like a move like that, bro, your stop could get slipped.
Yeah, your stop's gonna
It's gonna get fucking slipped.
yeah, most
For
likely.
real, if there's no liquidity there to hit the alert, it's nothing there.
That's
to
why
get
even
shit.
more nigga can't be hanging around after 12:30 because you gotta like once you in the trade, you really working that trade, bro. That's set and forget shit. Till I'm break even, I'm working the trade.
Yeah, you're gonna be same thing like Raul said. It's like you're not gonna fall asleep. You're not gonna fucking put on a trade and then fall asleep on it and wake up with $3,000 for real. It's not. It's not. You know, work for every dollar you're making.
Yeah, I shouldn't have lost yesterday though. I got on my own ass.
Now that's good. We had to take that loss just to get those lessons.
It's like nigga.
It's a little $500
I
fee.
put fucking. I'm watching playback. At 12:30, the trade was at entry. Fed speak at 2. What are we gambling now? Like, what are we gambling?
Fed spoke at
Never,
2
ever
and
do
bill
that again.
and bill auction at fucking.
The bill auction
Yeah,
was
but
at
it was
1.
FOMC minutes though. Like
That's what I thought.
We usually can stand in front of that. We can usually stand in front of that one, but they just decided that it would be more convenient to stop us out.
Yeah, bro. That's why.
That's what I was thinking,
pissed.
but bro was pissed. He
I
was
was
like,
pissed,
no minutes,
bro.
no nothing. He's like,
'Cause
Fed
no-
days is off. Bro.
Cause anything, bro, like when the edge is good, anything that's gonna after putting on the trade, it's all probability. So then you gotta look at the factors that affect the probability. You feel me? Like you can ignore the factors that affect probability, but like for real, later in the day, okay, FOMC minutes. You know what I mean? Like a lot, like minutes to us is cool, but bro, 90% of the people. Niggas don't know
The difference, yeah.
between a statement and the feds coming out.
Yeah,
to
and that's
speak.
what I realized yesterday. Fucking kind of took me back to my novice self. Like back when you thought minutes, like you thought these niggas were gonna come out and talk again. So as soon as the market started to show red, everybody just ran out. They didn't even understand. Niggas ain't even reading the minutes. They ain't even putting it through Chat GPT to figure out what the fuck it means.
They don't care.
They're waiting for, okay, this bitch looking like it's finna sell. Even with me, I should have been the same way. It's like, bro, I've been in this trade for 3 hours. Fed's minute just came out. Any hint of sell, I'm out of here. And I should have been out of there at break even. Like,
Yeah, bro. For real.
I watched that shit go because it went from 27 to entry pretty slowly. But as soon as that bitch broke 20, that motherfucker, boom, that bitch was
For
gone.
real. And that's just an old school rule like that we got from Keita for real. Like literally, it's like when she was just trading size and just like where we wanted to get to. It's like and we would be trading together. Like we'll be with her for like a week and we'll be doing our trading days, Fed days. She's like, and then like, bro, we'll come to the end of the day because we wouldn't trade side by side. She'll still trade by herself, and we'll get together. You know, we eating lunch and talking about it. And she's just like, we like talking about how shit our day was, and she's like, dude, you guys are trading the Fed. It's like I don't know why you guys think you can trade the Fed.
For real, bro.
She used to always say that. And her
Keita
tone
used to be
always
waking up fucking 6 a.m. looking at us crazy. I'm like, damn, why you up? But then I ain't even realized the fucking time or nothing.
Yeah, literally.
She be done by the time we talking about putting on some options.
Putting on some options. That's when we is real sloppy, bro. Real sloppy. So like, that's like.
She's a London trader.
Nah,
She
she
was like waking up your time.
yeah, she was waking up like
Like the
normal
time that you, because it was LA time, so
Yeah.
she would be getting up like
Oh, okay.
So she'd be getting up at like 5.
5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's before like we even had our discipline. We would just be like we made money in options. That's why we was even out there. But we was still like waking up when we wanted to wake up.
Yeah,
and-
thinking we could wake up, see what's going on, put on a trade.
yeah, bro. Just Which,
Yeah.
But
when she had her set
Yeah, all the
times.
credit go through that.
yeah, everybody had to go through that.
Yeah,
Through that, we find out like, whoa, there's way more information that
For real.
you gotta have a fucking discipline. You gotta have a schedule.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Nah, real deal. Even the main lessons that's kicking that me and bro is working on right now is just our time. It's like no night
Yeah,
trading.
time was the main
and
thing.
staying within the 10 to 12, 30 parameters because it's all about just what you can consistently do every day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's why even like we was talking for a minute about implementing the time stops, just closing our desk at 12:30 instead of letting shit run into the hours, because it's like at a certain point you gotta have some in your system that how you taking what the market's actually giving. You know what I mean? You ain't really like hoping for, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's getting deep in the day and my TP is, you know what I'm saying, above the swing high and shit like that. That's kind of shit me and bro kind of dealing with. You know what I mean?
Oh, shoot.
So,
Damn, I could have swore this bitch was gonna go higher before it dropped like that, dog.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, that tariff news was
What
not good.
hourly game is it going, bro?
nah, but that shit, bro, that shit really looked too damn easy. That rejection from 6,000 already back at 52 when price opened, bro. Think about how many people got stopped out trying to anticipate that retest just holding right there.
Then it's like, bro, it's like niggas, as soon as niggas got open to the markets, well, let's start selling at 4 a.m. And then when we opened, niggas just kept selling.
Yeah, bro. As soon as
And then what I noticed is, my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
No, I was just starting to say like what I noticed is when the market provides you with something super obvious, sometimes that shit is not gonna hold because everybody else is probably looking at that.
exactly.
Because I'm pretty sure everybody was assuming that level is gonna hold because we've been trending this way with the structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, people up top was thinking that level was gonna hold. But even like Option Insider, Trade Brigade this morning for real, the real retest niggas are saying is down here 5,900, 5,990. I mean 5,890. You know what I'm saying? So if you're the real patient trader for real, you would expect that it would have to get all the way down here, and then you would take it back up to yesterday's high.
Look at all these levels stacked up down here.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it could bounce anywhere down here, and it's just God. You see what this shit's doing?
Nah, bro, you see what time, you see what it's doing, and you see what time it is.
Yeah.
For real. It's like,
I gotta start setting the limit off the higher time frame. Like if I'm doing intraday, like the level I want to look at intraday, I should probably just wait till it gets there. Like how you just said,
Yeah.
the limit should be set like off an hour, like off an hourly or higher.
Yeah,
Like in an hourly gap, and then that gap's higher or low or something.
Yeah, like
That's
that extension. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's what it's going to end up coming down to, bro. Like once you like, just my synopsis is like for real, you gonna like, and that's like, think about your $1 million trader self when you got an M in the account. Think about how full your life is gonna be, how full, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna come down to like, you're only gonna be participating in the market at those key areas.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're already starting to identify like, okay, this is where I want to be so much that you putting a limit risk on. Like, bro, if you can just wait for price to get to those key areas or not, then for real, it changes I think that changes the game a lot, bro.
Nah, because I just feel like I got more control in my trading just
Yeah.
with that shit because we actually got that patience muscle now to actually wait for it to get there. Even now, it's like we can wait for it to get down here and literally just watch it and then react. That shit, I done missed. Like we done ducked so many L's off that.
Yeah, off of that shit, yeah.
These two times yesterday.
Yeah, and your areas max they fire, so for real, like, I would just lock in and wait for them areas to get crossed.
Let me roll one of those Rolos.
Closing time.
One last call for
Yeah, good work, man. Trying to tell you.
I saw him.
Oh, that's it? Yeah, I didn't play that shit so much, but I told you I was like busy outside of that shit for a minute. I played that shit so much.
What I did,
Yeah, man.
that's some real
Man,
Yeah, it is. It for sure is. It for sure is.
get all this goddamn big money out the market, man. I want a slow market so I have more time to react and fucking analyze.
Yeah, you definitely gonna have
These
it.
ranges will take it.
You definitely gonna have
That's
that.
what you wish for, man.
For real. You gonna have that in the summer match. The main thing though, you gonna have to up your size a little bit. Cause it's gonna get so slow. It's gonna be
That
kind
shit
of
gonna be
crazy.
so fucking slow, bro.
Like, so even like you're gonna get those slow markets, but even as you approach the slow markets, just and you're anticipating the smaller moves, just know you're gonna have to up your input a little bit. For real.
Yeah,
Yep.
the moves are gonna be small.
They're gonna be
bro.
small, bro.
Last summer, bro. Like,
Man.
I'm telling you, nigga, I'll fuck around and be DoorDash.
Probably 50 points for 50 to 70 point ranges, maybe. That's about it.
Yeah, like 20 to 30 point ranges. I ain't gonna cap down.
Yeah, 20 max actually.
Yeah, like 20 point range on the day. Could you imagine? Like, yeah.
For real, but this summer it's probably like last summer it was the end of Biden's term, so shit was kind of quiet. Like,
I mean, we had Sleepy Joe. The Marcus was
Sleepy
sleepy.
Joe, the Marcus was sleepy.
But
He was trading the
I'm just anticipating that it's gonna be the season because everybody else is anticipating the slower seasonality in the summer.
Because it ain't really about the news; it's about the money that was made.
Yeah, it's about the
Man,
money.
we can't expect nothing with this nigga Trump, dude. We was expecting some good price action.
Nah, you ain't fucking lying about that, bro. That nigga Jux, he fucking got niggas with that. Niggas was expecting some real good price action.
What?
And the Marcus is moving though. Can't say the Marcus not moving.
It is moving.
But this shit.
They're moving, but look at that. The gaps on that shit is ridiculous, dog.
No lie.
I feel bad for people with new trading, bro. Like, how are they even supposed to get a good feel and structure of a market like this?
I know, bro. I know, dude. I'm just happy I'm not a novice right now in this shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's very hard to. It's so much uncertainty. It's very impossible for a new trader right now, just because of the uncertainty.
Man, it'll turn them away so fast, bro.
Yeah.
I think this shit is impossible
And
Nah,
I
right
see
now.
niggas on YouTube saying I quit trading. I seen a young black nigga post a video. Nigga said I quit trading.
Bro, I seen a video of a young white dude yesterday. That nigga said, I quit. I'm done. That nigga said, I'm done.
Nigga said I quit trading. New. That nigga said new life, new rebirth or something. That nigga was like, that nigga in the trenches, man.
Bro, a person who's very logical and just works off complete logic, and they come to this game, they're gonna lose their mind. Nothing logical about this shit.
Nothing logical
Oh
about
my
this
God.
shit. Man, the markets can remain irrational much longer than you can remain solvent. For real. That is.
For real, bro. There's a young white trader on Top Step X TV yesterday. Been trading live for 5 months. This is his first month that he didn't get a payout. He's like, yeah, this is my first. I'm trying to scratch one out.
Yeah, you better stretch that fucking money out. For real, bro. Niggas psychology.
That balance all month.
For real, bro. Niggas psychology getting tested. Even the dude I watch, his channel is literally called Trading in Jesus. And yesterday he was literally like, he didn't even live trade. He live trade every day. For real, that nigga was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this shit. Like, bro.
Bro, the psychology part is so true, bro. I had to catch myself yesterday, bro. I almost degemmed again, bro. He almost slipped out, bro. That first loss, I almost jumped in with more size. I said, hold on, bro. You're tripping.
Nah, me too, bro.
Now we had a tilt. Me and bro had a tilt day last week. For real. One day we was up 200 and fucking came back and lost 8. Ended the day
Yeah, we
down
fucked
6.
up. That was that day. All of us was in the good lawns in a good situation.
And then we all should have walked away break even. Me and bro was over here quietly fucking
I've been
being a degenerate.
Being a DJ.
For real, bro.
Quietly adding on that.
You feel
What? Nigga, I was throwing. Man, that's the first one of the first days I overtraded in like probably a quarter type shit.
Yeah.
For real. Usually one and done. For real. No more than 3 trades in a day. And like the whole year besides that day. We took like 5 trades. Gave back.
Yeah, we lost
$800.
from our highs to lows. We lost 1,000.
We lost
intraday.
1,000 intraday, yeah.
That was my whole week right there. That was so.
Yeah, for real. I had a nigga.
All right, man. It's gonna happen sometimes. Sometimes we're gonna slip a little bit. As long as we don't let it get out of control, bro.
That's why it's all about just analyzing your behavior. That's why, for real, don't even worry about with the market doing nothing. If you can just focus on what you're doing, Max,
Man, you gonna
then
be
it'll have a different out. Like I don't care what the
I don't
fucking
care what
market
it
do.
do.
As long as I follow these rules I got right here, you good at following your rules. So you focus on that. Each day will be a win.
Yeah, and then not only that, your edge. Once you just focus on that, your edge is gonna get stronger. It's gonna grow, for real. So it's like that's the main thing. Even that's what the day when the DJing came out, that's what it really gave me. That's why I ain't scared of that shit because when it come out, and I just can look at myself like, damn, who was that motherfucker? And just break that shit down. I always come out better.
Yeah, because we check what mistakes we made, and it's like obvious mistakes. Like I said, even yesterday, like bro, that is a rudimentary rule for me not to trade on Fed day. Obvious mistake.
Yeah,
like
even
when I lose,
even on the minutes, bro, it'd be like, okay, we ain't gonna take nothing till after 2.
After
and
2,
I'm like,
at
okay,
least.
that's the off day.
And that's the off day. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Like
So,
that was one of the first stickies I wrote. Like no trading on FOMC days to after the minutes. Like I had it at 2 p.m. and then we shrinked our times to 12:30, so that would be no trade day type shit. But if I would have took off yesterday, man, nigga worked all day yesterday just to lose $500.
literally all day.
And we up like 2,000 right now within the last 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
I just got to make smart moves so we can just pull this chill out this account.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, bro. Secure that fucking payout, dog.
Yeah, we about to pull 2,500 from this Tradeify account.
Tradeify, yeah.
You got everything already checked off. We just got to hit the profit target. So
Yeah.
I need 5 good 1.2K days, and then nigga good. For real.
Yeah, for real. But at least the input's finally there to where like
Yeah.
me and bro have a 10K month very soon.
Yeah, at least we got our input right. We're risking the right amount now.
Yeah, cause soon as we pull a payout out of one of these, we're gonna get one more,
Get another one.
get another one, and then
That'll open us up for 10K in payouts every 20 days.
yeah, every 20 days. Yeah. And Tradeify paying.
Yeah, Tradeify for it.
You top step, right? Yeah, for real.
Nah, I just like
10K every 20 days. Ooh, that's a bag, boy.
yeah, because we get 2 of these. We get 2 of these Tradeifys. You can pull 2,500 each payout every 10 days. So that's 5K every 10 days, and then 20 days, that's 10 right there. So
Yeah, that's it right there.
slow month, we'll still be able to pull the 5.
Yeah, and really
Good month, we'll be able to pull
and then
10.
since our R&R is good now, every 10 days we need to manage risk 5 and win 5. You know what I mean? And then we'll hit our 5K, pull 25, easy. And then especially that's just the first payout. Once because you know we leaving 50% in the account. Once it start compounding, after we do the same play again, the payouts will get bigger and bigger
Yeah,
from each account.
We on the same kind of hump like you. This is that point where we're growing the account to balance, and then so we're able to pull it out consistently and safely.
Like, bro, I've done this.
Man, this is the fucking.
It's the hardest
Bro,
part.
It's so easy once you do it though, Max. Like literally, I've been at this point like at least 30 times in the last year. At least 30 times.
Bro. But it's like I'm not gonna lie, it's a new psychological thing that kicks in, dog. It kind of
is.
messes with your trading. I'm not
It
gonna lie. That first loss, where I was supposed to make like 1,500
No, but I
in the line,
remember.
bro. Man, that fucked with my psychology so bad.
Yeah, the main
I
thing
just
is
haven't
like
been the same since then. But I'm just now coming back. Just now trying to come back.
for real, it'll happen. Like you'll never be able to avoid that feeling. The thing that'll help you get out of it faster is self-awareness. So okay, the live account is affecting my psychology a little bit. What do I do from here? Then you're good, bro.
Yeah, 'cause even as a person, I can tell you, once we got in those XFAs, the psychology, it was a whole different war of psychology.
Yeah, you're at the bottom of a new mountain.
Yeah, you're at the bottom of a new mountain.
Yeah,
so
bro.
Just be grateful with yourself for real, and for real, record your trades. Because even that day that you were supposed to make the 1.5 when you lost, that was a good ass trade. If you would have seen it on playback, all right, I did everything I was supposed to do.
Bro,
Kind
if
of
you-
help you get over it faster.
If you would have seen it on playback, you would have seen all the good things you did to even get in that position to where it could have been 1,500. Anything after putting that bitch on is just probability, bro. For real. So you can't let it affect you at all. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I think we got stopped out by by a tick or two that day,
That
by
day,
a point
for
or
sure,
two.
by a point
You
or
know
two.
what I mean?
We always
Yeah, bro. What?
Yeah.
Our stop was just one
Yeah, bro.
little placement wrong, dog.
Yeah.
Oh my good God.
And that's why you gotta scrap the open the trade up and look at it so you can see like what do I have to do so like that stop can be here instead of where it was.
Yeah, for
if you
real,
don't
bro.
ask yourself that, you're fucked. You know what I mean?
Because then it's like you coaching you at this point. Like with the point where I'm at now, I'm so deep in the playback and seeing my mistakes and looking at every single trade. It's like my future self is coaching myself right now.
Yeah. The
It's
playback is like I got an offense and defensive coordinator working with me personally. Literally, that's how I look at it. Like the playback is really that good.
Yeah.
That good. Even days where we didn't take a trade, we looked at the playback and man, it helps a lot. And that's the difference between P&L wise. That's the difference between us and the competition. Us and a nigga like Andre. You know what I mean?
Oh, trust me, bro.
That's-
That's the biggest difference.
That's the
Trust
biggest.
me. That data you acquire by going back and just testing all that data, man, that's the most valuable thing a trader has, though.
Yeah, because all it does, which I learned, because I used to be against it too, for real. Even when we was recording the trades for the first quarter, I wasn't watching the playback. But like now, bro, it's like it builds confidence. It reinforces
Yeah, you gotta
confidence.
fall in love with the charts, too.
Yeah, bro. Like literally, for real. Because you get to the point where like you've learned so much to even get to the point where you fund it, and even after you take a payout, it's like a sigh of relief. So like the charting love has to restart almost because you got obsessive to even get to a point to take a payout. Now you can't be obsessive. Now you got to be objective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Literally tough. Yeah, bro, you hear me? I'll sit here and tell you. We got 1 more hour left. I'll sit here just to see it go over this candle close over OR and this key level, and then it's long. You see what the Nasdaq doing? That is gonna be doing. We'll be doing this shit at the same time. It's gotta happen before 12:30. I ain't even put 59.20 on this shit. Now you shouldn't. It's in the middle of the fucking range. This ain't no buy. We get flipped. Doing this right here. Bullish engulfing or not. Shit going in the OR. Shit going in the 2 key levels. Like, you crazy. And a view and an SMA for the small fries. Yeah, this candle be flipping green if you get over 40. We'll be back in the OR. Bro, it's literally the same trade as yesterday. Like, literally. It's the same trade as yesterday. Yeah, look left, bro. Like, you can even see it if you look left. Like, look, boss. Look left, right here. It's the same fucking trade as yesterday. Right here, rather.
Dirty
10 to 11.
Stop me.
And then it stopped us out. For real, crazy.
Dirty.
That's what you don't want to deal with today. Taking that bitch before it crossed that key level. Look when it crossed the key level. After hours or not. Yes, this yesterday. Like, for real. It didn't turn back. Easy. Look at that candle like that. Wilson golfing is when you take your shitty combine trade. Put it on. You already know.
You already know I'm finna put it on.
Come be a combine forever. You keep doing that shit.
I'm straight defending now. I'm like rips. I don't waste my time.
Nah, that's why I like that's why I like doing both though. Cause
Nah, I love doing
the
both.
skill to get those ones for super cheap, and then you can get that one for super cheap, flip it, and then go buy a straight to fund it.
Yeah, and I love Top Step the best, so I'm really for real.
Nah, Top Step's the best. I would rather have 5 XFAs at Top Step than Like now, I'm at the point because really, it's just good to have two firms. That's what I
Yeah.
learned. That's what Lainey Trades always like. As soon as she
Because it
started
just
popping,
lets
she
you know
said that it's not. It's
not
taking
the
one.
firm.
It's not the firm. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you're the trader, bro. It's the trader. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah, you can say that as much as you want until you actually like go to another firm.
Yeah. It's like you're really an independent contractor, entrepreneur. Like move around, brother.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
It's okay. And that's big for us because I was like stuck on top stuff. Even the fact I moved to Brett Simba, I only went over there because of Brett Simba.
Yeah. If it was anybody else,
If it was anybody else,
Patrick
I wouldn't
Whelan.
even seen fucking Tradeify,
For
literally.
real. But you got to be careful. But that's the thing. You got to be careful with that shit. Even niggas that follow Danny Trades to the depth. You know what I mean? Look at his prop firm. Completely failed.
Yeah.
They talking all about his fucking his demo trading to probably cover up that they are not paying people out. They're fucked. Yeah.
They fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you seen Danny Trades though? You ain't even seen.
I haven't even seen, bro. I seen
I'm about
his
to show you.
videos.
You always. It's funny because you always said that nigga was a DJ.
I told y'all.
You said
no
that,
because
bro.
I tried his system
And
I realized it didn't
he was
work.
gambling.
Niggas kept saying it worked. And I'm telling niggas it don't work. Telling niggas,
What? You should.
man, last year, bro.
What he was trading, bro. I promise
Bro.
you, his system is so random.
Niggas paying $100 a week to follow this
Yes.
nigga on
Yes.
motherfucking demo trade. God, look at Danny.
3 months.
Oh
3
wow.
months from this to this. So you gotta be careful with this shit. For real.
Nah,
nigga.
for real, this should have eat your ass.
Boss, he had to
alive.
delete all the previous videos. This shit is his channel that he built his wealth on, dude. Literally, he had to clean bro. Patrick Whelan wiped this nigga down. Bro.
How you get taken out by Wheeling?
Bro, because Whelan, I ain't gonna say it. We
Ready for
live.
my shotty
I ain't
combine
gonna say
trip?
it. We live.
You can't go up with someone who doesn't give a shit what you say about them
Nah,
or due to their career.
that's a fact.
So if you're going up against someone like that and you have shit that if it gets exposed, you're pretty much in trouble.
Yeah, you're cooked because he's not gonna stop at anything. And if you really have something, he's gonna find it. For real, that's just with any business. That's like with the streets. That's with anything. For real.
Yeah. All right, that's my shotty combine trade there.
I hit turn
I know
that off.
Psychology too, bro, for sure.
Say that again, Max. I ain't hear you.
I said I know that whole situation was messing with the trading psychology, like heavy.
Killed
Yeah.
it.
Hey, you got, dude. I really implore you guys to watch that video. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Just in
Drop
your
it in
free
the chat.
time, bro. Watch that. Watch him talk about what he went through, bro. And I'm talking about just a year ago. This nigga was on top of the world, like, bro, in the trading space. Like, you know he was, bro. He was.
Man, last year, dog, the traders I was teaching, the traders I got funded, was paying this nigga like $70 a week to take the signals in the funded accounts, bro. I'm telling
Yeah,
niggas, bro.
we would be
don't do
live
that
trading.
shit.
We would be live trading with our group of people, and at least one of them would always have a subscription to Danny's Discord.
bro. Calling out bullshit. Like,
For
dog,
real.
y'all niggas, this is impossible.
Damn, bro. His wife took half of them subscription money.
Oh yes, bro, and just dude, watch the video and see how she did it though. Literally, it's so diabolical how like a woman just flipped him so crazy, bro.
Nah, but fucking Brett Simba, he just got married too. He just had a baby with his girl.
Damn, how do I copy this link? Oh yeah.
That's what that's what let me know she was plotting the whole time. But that's just crazy. Like, damn.
Nah, because he was
After the baby and married, that's kind of crazy.
she was a drunk, bro. I ain't gonna lie, she was a damn. She was a drunk, and she made him a drunk, and then she went to Christ, and he kept drinking. Bro, I'm not even laughing. I'm joking. This is dog week. I dropped the video in the chat. Y'all niggas watch that and you free time.
Women will say anything to not look bad. Guarantee this bitch is drinking right now. She's drinking me down right now, nigga.
Right now.
Where a woman will turn into a diabolical human being in your life. You like, damn.
Dang, bro. I already seen
That
it.
sounds crazy. You left this guy because he's drinking and you made him start drinking. That
Yeah,
sounds
bro.
crazy.
Sounds crazy,
You
right?
got your period and it's death do you part. That sounds wild.
It's nuts.
If you wanted the money,
You
I don't
wanted
know
the
what
money.
you're talking about.
Nah, facts for real. Like it's so sad. She did him dirty, bro. She did him dirty.
Is she older than this cat?
Nah, I think they. I don't know. I only seen her a few times. I ain't really.
Yeah, I ain't really
For real, I thought she was good. I thought honestly, the last time I seen them together, I thought he was having it. I thought she was good for him. She looked young. She looked like his age. For real, they look like a good looking couple. She wiped that nigga down. They was married for like 3 months, bro. All this shit happened in the span of a year.
Crazy.
Like, and Danny had got fit, everything, bro. He was looking good. Now he's back fat and slothy.
You had to tore him down, huh?
Tore him down, man.
God damn, we can go retracing back to the upside, you bitch.
Look at this shit. Watch.
This nigga dumbass combine trades, bro. For real, this nigga ass stupid as nigga just bought the bottom of the hole. Fuck.
Like, look at this, bro. This is my day's work right now. I'm about to start.
Yeah, pull your charts up, man. I'm tired of staring at mine.
That's his fucking.
That's a
Got
long
me
one.
sitting with these limits right here for hours, hours.
That shit crazy. Nah, that's good work though. I'm
That's
not gonna
good
lie.
work.
That's good work, bro.
That's that came to trade and only charted, boys.
Yeah, for real.
Shit.
That's good work, man. I should just set me a limit for real.
Just to say I'm doing
For real, bro. Hey, just to see what it
I'm
look
working,
like.
babe.
For real.
You see that? You see that? I'm working.
All right, man. 8 and 13.
The limits are set.
For real. Bro, that's what I'm gonna name fucking today's video, bro. The limits are set, bro. For real. Dude, it's so funny
that
because I
was
really
great.
just put on a limit.
Dead ass. Just put on a limit live up there. That's crazy.
That's the trader's work life, brother.
It is, bro.
It is, bro. It's like that video you sent me, boss. It's like, yeah, you get used to doing nothing.
Yeah, for real.
It feels like you're doing nothing, but you're doing something. That motherfucker was on there. For real.
That shit.
Don't get bored.
For real. Don't get bored. Oh, you talking about the white
That
man
white
with the-
dude.
God, that shit was
I'm gonna
the
drop that
funniest-
shit in the
Yeah,
chat.
drop that shit in the
I'm gonna drop
fucking
that shit
chat,
in the chat,
bro.
boy. That shit had me rolling. Don't get bored.
And then he fades out, bro. Dog, hey Max, we gotta drop a trading video in the chat, bro. Just when you get baked later, just put it on, bro. It's just like 12 minutes,
about to what?
but you gotta watch the
Hang on a
whole
second.
thing.
That nigga said, it feels like you're doing nothing.
You gotta watch the whole thing, bro.
Oh my.
Nah, I just finished rolling up. I'm about to mute up and go smoke this real quick.
Yeah, we about to drop it in the chat. Make sure you tag him.
Oh, Lord. That's some funny shit.
And then watch that Danny trade shit. You'll be so grateful.
I'm about to watch this Danny shit right now.
Oh yeah, we about to watch the Danny shit right now. Definitely.
Yeah, my work day is over. Man.
Yeah, this shit's cool. Everybody to mute up too, Max. We'll be here though.
I dropped it in the chat. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll be right here. Just message me if anything.
Alright,
I'll be right here.
Smoke this.
Yeah,
Take a
do
little
you
break, YouTube, man. We just in here talking shit today, man.
Yeah, we in here talking shit, guys. We about to see
Got my partner with me, man.
what's going on, man.
We in the building. We in the
Discord,
You know
live
what
on
I'm saying?
YouTube. You know, we just trying to get it going. You feel me?
Get it going,
Get
man.
it going, man.
This shit is so. Alright, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, we're taking a break. We about to watch Danny trades. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. Let's play it on your computer. 'Cause I'm in the Discord on this.
Yeah.
shit.
My shiesty combine trades. Damn. Them bitches is terrible.
Why's it green? No, it just did something. Oh, there you go. I turn this.
I'm gonna spark up live on here tomorrow.
All right, cool. You can do it from a desktop. You can. It's not just short live.
Let me see.
That's what I wanted to check.
Backlog, man. Got like hella footage in there.
Yeah, bro. My shit ain't been kicking.
Yeah, this shit ain't
My kitchen
cooking.
like shut down right now. I ain't gonna cap this shit. This shit right here is like. I think it's because it's saying the cloud storage full, but it ain't my storage. It's like storage. See, it's showing right
Yeah,
now.
see, look, you can go live.
Oh yeah, we can. Damn, how though? That's crazy. Yeah, see. Well, we already live, so fuck you. Yeah. And you can schedule them at a later date. Alright, yeah, that's what we gotta do it from there. Cause then we can make a. You see this shit from yesterday? Hopefully half the video is green.
Same thing?
Well, not the day before yesterday.
Day before, yeah. I don't know why I did that. But I lost the footage too. The back end of it. The video was 2 hours just now saved everywhere. It was 25 minutes. It was driving me nuts because I was trying to check the balance.
What's happening?
I was trying to take the balance before we lost that shit yesterday. Like, I thought it was at 470.
Hey, get out of there. Fade me out. You know what's happening. I'm ready to do to like next year.
Now we can get off this shit.
Yeah, like that shit. But I think you need the. Because John go live too, but he still use StreamYard.
Oh yeah, so you have this on the screen.
Yeah.
And it's just recording.
Yeah, see, that's what's gonna be the coolest part. Like, it's gonna be actual
like
live, yeah. Like that, yeah. Just like that, that's fire.
Alright, so YouTube live like this tomorrow.
Alright, that's what I wanted to check. See if we can. Look at this hot ball of garbage. Ooh, fucking, see?
Gang sign.
Fading it out. My camera.
Take do that off screen thing we just did a second ago.
Smart man. Coffee in my thing.
I've had highs that most people only dream of, and lows that almost buried me. You
Yeah,
know,
he sound
at one
different.
point I had
Watch this nigga.
the community, the money,
How much
the
this nigga?
momentum.
Last thing one was like
But
everything.
behind the screens, I've hit me harder than the markets ever could. People I trusted turned their backs on me. I started drinking a lot. I lost a lot of discipline, a lot of consistency. Mainly, I lost myself. So I started trading straight out of high school. By 18, I had my first breakthrough year. I made over $100,000, and I'm gonna throw a screenshot up here. That way you guys can see it. The year after that, I had even a bigger year. I did my biggest trade on DocuSign, which made me $43,000 off a $900 trade on DocuSign puts in 2021 December. I still remember that day. It was a pretty big day. I was deep into options trading. It was my thing. I loved it. It wasn't just the money. It was the game, the challenge, the art of it. I literally had a passion that nobody could ever have for trading. That was what I had every day. I would study. I was door dashing, Instacarting before I started trading so I could make money to start trading. And let me be honest, after those 2 big years, that's when the money started getting to me. I was in Vegas, flying out, partying, different girls, just a fast life, right? The lifestyle creeped in really quick. But at the time, I was not drinking. I didn't start drinking until I was like, I didn't get drunk for the first time until I was 22 years old. The first time, though, that all this happened, when I started making money, I caught myself. I knew I was slipping. I slowed down. I started dating somebody. I started being serious with this person. And they knew me before I had money, and they loved me the same when I had money. I right? And that calmed me down for a very long time. So, as I was saying, I calmed myself for a moment. I got into a relationship, tried to slow down. But here's the truth that most people won't say out loud. Even when I looked calm on the outside, my mind was still spinning. Imagine being young, making all this money that most adults around me don't even make. And maybe it wasn't millions yet, but when you're 18, 19, and you're holding six figures, that shit feels like the world is yours. And part of me kept thinking, do I even want a girlfriend right now? Or do I just want to keep running this up forever, right? So that's what was going through my mind as a young teen. But it's deeper than just the money, right? I grew up living with my grandparents. I was a troubled kid. I couldn't live with my parents. The relationships I had with them was very toxic. Yelling, fighting, cussing each other out.
What was this proud
There was
firm?
no
FOO?
peace at my house.
Under Future's family?
As I got 15, I got sent to a facility, place built for addicts, gang members, drugs. And I wasn't even doing drugs. I wasn't even drinking at 15. I was not.
He talked about him on
It
here.
felt as I was headed to that path. And that made me very angry that I got stuck in Mexico.
Trey's getting washed.
I was the youngest kid there at
My
the
Funded
age of
Future's got their
15.
own TV
I was
too.
hanging with a
Oh,
bunch
for real?
of 30, 40 men, grown
Top
men.
step, bro.
Right? And
I
it
know
was
they
the
like
tough
that.
thing. I
Just
saw
take
one
them
of
to
the things
space.
that made me
Protect the met with all of them and told them how to do that
I
shit
got
for
kicked
cheap.
out of every school district. I was always labeled the problem. I always felt like the outsider, the kid that no one thought would get it together in life. When I finally started making money, think about that, right? It wasn't about flexing. It was about
Oh yeah, that's her second part. That's her other
foundation.
song.
It was about, look at me now, I made
No,
something out of nothing. Right? And it's not been in to those
Andre used
that
it.
didn't believe in you.
Andre
Right? But
used
the
it.
account of pain, that hole's still there.
Funded
And
Future
no
song.
amount of money was ever gonna fix that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I be always get
Let's
confused.
just
Like my
fast
Funded
forward
Futures
there,
is
right?
different
I started
from.
running Traders Evolve. That's when everything really started to take off. You guys saw me blow up when I hit that 47K amount. That put me on the map. That was hype. I was full porting trades. I was being risky. I knew I had the strategy. I knew I had everything tested. And every single time I would take a trade, it would be a full port trade. I was like, I'm going full port with my strategy. And I kept winning. So my money kept stacking, right? And what really stuck with me was supply and demand. That was the strategy that I had. I had to fine tune it, adjust it to the market, but that was my edge. And once I got it locked in, the money just was rolling. And then the cloud came. Instagram started going up. YouTube took off. I became an overnight name in trading. And let me tell you, making big money already feels surreal, right?
We done already.
But when the fuckers start rolling in, when people start calling you a genius, a GOAT, DMing you for advice every day, my DM's full. Even till today, I have thousands of people DMing me for advice, you know, what to do. When you have both the back and the attention, it's a drug. It's a double high. It's like you're already high off the winds, and the internet starts changing you, and now you're flying. No one can tell you anything. You feel untouchable. The truth is,
Yeah, that peak out, peak out and back under.
really dangerous. That's how a lot of people lose their lives
By the
if
time
they're
that
not
shit
grounded.
closed.
So in all these things going on, the clout, the money, the trades, and after all the doubt that
Not my
I faced
fight.
my
Not
whole
my
life,
fight, man.
I finally felt it like, damn, I really made it. All the hard work, all the experience, it paid off.
Bang, bang.
Dope
slack.
Working past midnight, not paying bills.
Yeah,
no
this
sleep,
nigga
no
sad, bro.
I
told you. This shit breaking the vibe down. I told you, bro. I told you, bro. This shit breaking the vibes down, bro. You be watching Myron Goldman? You be watching during session. You watching trash?
Nah, man. Nah, I be watching top. You been watching Traderify. Traderify, check on them. We get late, I start watching Andre.
Yeah, kind of fade out there.
Fade into the
It really
fire.
doesn't. $3,000 or $3,000.
Bro, I said today, though,
Don't know how
I
to
ain't
trade.
gonna lie. That's
Yeah, you
what I
make it
said I
lucky
was
from
gonna
time
watch.
to
What?
Breaking Bad, that shit was so good.
That shit's that good.
Man, what?
time. If you're passing 1
That
out of
nigga
10
walk.
evals,
Oh,
you don't know how to trade, and that's okay. We all had to
Gangster.
learn. I lost a lot of my personal money when I first started trading because companies like Tradeify weren't around. I have no doubt I would have blown 10, 15, 20 evals when I first started just because of how stubborn I was. But don't, if you're having some success, then yeah, you should look at a little closer at account rules and costs and all that to see what works best for you. And for a trader like Brian, yeah, the straight to fund, it sounds and looks great because he has that experience and that ability to be consistently profitable. But guys, not that you shouldn't. Hey, listen, money is money. I don't care if it's $30 or $300 for the accounts. You know, it's hard-earned money that you guys have worked hard for. But don't overly sweat all these little details, and the sweat that your ability to trade, your risk reward, your trading methodology. Figure those out, guys, and honestly, the rest will come. So I never discourage people from weighing what the best account is for them, but I always like to give a little guidepost with that. If you're brand new, guys, start with the quick advanced accounts and just see what you can do there. And celebrate the way, like passing your first eval, getting your first payout. But remember, you're trying to turn this into a paycheck, right? And yeah, it's great when you can do a ton of withdrawals, but like people always ask me, hey, how often should I withdraw? I said, man, start off by treating it like a paycheck. You can take some out every couple of weeks, do that, and then you see it becomes a career, and it becomes something you take a little more seriously. But yeah, really want to encourage you guys to just have that mindset.
Well said, Matt. Well said.
That was good. I also lost a lot of money when I was trading personal, because like profit was a thing, and like I feel like everyone start off.
Oh, Brian Stein.
For me, something I'm talking about.
That's a nigga that took all that money from Apex.
Oh, for real?
2.5 million.
I trade
Damn.
the first
Yeah.
time, and I got very lucky on that first entry or first trade. It was like the stock called Genius. I think I put like $20,000 on it, like my whole savings. It was like so risky, but like I doubled it, and then like I tried to trade, like, you know, and I was like, this is me playing like degenerate style, because I didn't know that. I thought this was trading. Everyone's like playing penny stock, and then when I tried to trade the real markets, that's when I was like,
London close coming
my
up.
profits I made
London.
luckily, basically like
Shit,
60%,
boy.
70% of it is just all this.
Another fucking. I ain't taking shit.
You
You already know me. I'm fucking
good
done.
at all first year.
I'm done.
Today was gonna be practicing that muscle.
I'm done. I can't lie.
Real money.
I can't lie.
It's just like the fun is you're kind of putting like a few $100.
I'm 90 minutes into session, guys. We ain't taking no trades yet.
Try to make more, but like at the same time, that's your max risk.
Working
So
remote.
losing tens of thousands of dollars.
Tomorrow's live session is gonna be a lot cleaner. I think we're having some connection issues, but bro's gonna be running a live session tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
We can't go live on the desktop, which is like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know how we're able to be there. Yeah, so, but you know, you know. But anywho,
That shit was gonna make niggas buy the same area today. Oh my god. I don't even put that on my plan. It is nothing here
it's
for
nothing.
me, boys.
Nah, it's the middle of yesterday's
That
match.
trade,
It's bad.
11:20, no location. Came to trading and we charted.
Dum, 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 dum. All right, cool, man. It's 11:30. I'm gonna let the YouTube keep running. We can keep getting these long videos. Anybody wants to pull up? Be here. Close here. Close.
We are here, man. Posted.
Close here.
Really appreciate
To see
you.
the
Definitely be
background.
bringing you back on.
I want the trade, so
There you go.
He's actually Brett actually just on.
Fent. Tariffs canceled.
Hey, that's a crisis in itself. Like, literally.
Fent tariffs are canceled.
It says so much about America that it's not. Niggas, not my country.
Let's get on the same page.
I'm spewing fucking garbage. Let's
Shit
check
is-
CNBC, guys.
Yeah, check CNBC. Check the bonds.
Spin the block real quick, guys. We don't have to hunch
Bonds.
over.
Yeah, we are
Bonds.
definitely hunched over.
We are. Alright, so bonds are safe. Bonds are safe. Where's the VIX at? VIX is at 19.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, VIX is right for the day. And everything's green across the board. How is that? You see this?
Yeah, because fucking that run.
Oh, the run has
Shit
settlement
was
super
probably
low.
up fucking
Yeah.
2% at 6,000.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah,
going,
you right,
now
you
it's
right,
going
you
flat.
right, you right, you right.
Shit been
Dog,
green
no
all
news
day.
has came out Oh, this is just the highest news still.
We got no correlation. No YM turning. YM's red.
Alright.
What the fuck is the YM doing? Let's pull up.
Nvidia is still up 4.8%. Why is Moderna up? Oh, because never mind.
What?
Because it's Moderna, they sell fucking they made the vaccines and shit. They're gonna be up forever. It doesn't even matter. They have 4% today.
YM just consolidating on this yesterday lows.
Salesforce shares fall. Software. Bro, that's what Trey Brigade be doing when he want to get the news cycle. He'll just scroll this to the bottom, and it gives you like just all the recent headlines just coming out. Like Salesforce shit. United Airlines plans to run into JFK. Best Buy cuts. Well, nothing good. Nvidia CEO. That's just so. We're not exceptional. How to make money. National gains slow down. Okay, all right. I bet. Don't look. 27 minutes ago. Don't buy Nvidia. CEO Jensen Hung's China AI policy failure story. It's nothing. Trump says it's not chickening out on trade. It's called negotiations. Yeah, Taco. Yeah, Taco.
Good work, paper tight.
All right, so see, it just ends like right here. So, all right, like it just like all the news, and then it just shows this is what we're trading right now. This has been pinned up here for 3 hours.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's the main thing.
Yeah, this is one too. What the market is getting wrong about the court blocking. Please tell me something. Can I read this? Is this behind a paywall? It is.
It is.
Yeah.
It's somewhat.
Yeah. I ain't gonna go. No sir. I'm like, where's my phone? For real, Sonny? What good, man? Get you. Get down. Got the kitties in the building. Got the kitties in the building. That ginger beer is so good, dude. Yeah, go right to you. Oh, man. This knows gotta be expensive, man. It's strong, good ingredients, man. And niggas rich over here, apparently. Yeah, right.
Saratoga ginger beers, huh?
Yeah, rich at my house, too. What's going on? That's what God said. I'm in agreement.
Like, look at me.
I know, right?
Shit gotta be perfect. Fucking
Yeah, I know. Gotta have everything. All at the same time.
all at the same time. Keep feeding that beast.
Treasury reveals slide as traders weigh jobs data and tariff court rulings. All right, give me an article I can read, man. The U.S. Court of Intentional Trade invalidated Trump's universal reciprocal tariffs imposed on international trade partners in April. On Wednesday, and ordered a permanent stop to the duties in this case, as well as future modifications. The court said that Trump invoked the International Emergency Economic Power Act to impose tariffs. The worldwide regulatory retaliatory tariff orders exceed any authority granted to the president. All right, it's the same shit from earlier. The euro rise is in fact directly related to the CIT decision, as this means less tariff revenue for Washington at a time when the reconciliation bill is set to put the deficit and debt on an even more unstable trajectory. Wow, that is a headline there. So they're actually saying that they just said he got to stop collecting revenue on the reciprocal tariffs, I think altogether, bro. Yeah, so that revenue was going to come in and help the deficit and the debt crisis. While he was passing the tax bill at the same time, which is going to create the new debt. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like more debt. Now it's no solution to the debt right now. It's no solution to the debt right now.
It's like the American cinnamon right now. They don't even care.
Look. Listen to this. Treasury yields popped earlier as investors sold bonds on expectations that the court blocking tariffs would boost the economy and rates. However, yields relinquished much of those gains after data released Thursday showed an uptick in weekly jobless claims, which can indicate possible signs of concern for the labor market. And they want the labor market to be concerned because if the labor market starts to crash, then they're gonna have to cut rates sooner.
Yeah.
These niggas is playing a juggling act out of this world. I mean, bro, Talk about
News
robbing.
against news. That's what I like, bro. I didn't listen to that shit.
Talk about robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like that's
For
like
real, literally.
that's like sticking up Paul and Peter. Who's holding the gun? Alright, we're getting some little movement to the upside. Going back into the low OR. So your trade's at entry.
Confidence is not a mindset, it's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra HD AT4X, get 5.9% APR on GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. That's over $4,000 average finance savings.
Yeah, I think we're chopping up.
Yeah, we're consolidating.
Nah, not the market. I think the live might be. All right, cool. That's it, guys. I'm out of here. My boys playing table tennis. Tomorrow's live is gonna be a lot more professional.
Yeah, we'll be on the desktop tomorrow.
We'll be on the desktop. Shout out everybody. Thanks for pulling up.